say breaking news, but there's always breaking news on the Neil Haley show. But this one is what's happening to speak to our men today, right? In the Democratic,
Oh,
they feel they're so in trouble, they got to bring back men to decide the vote, it looks like.
well, the Democrats are very upset because they lost. So they're trying to figure out how come. Now, it seems to me it's a little after the fact. You're asking that question now, why you lost?
Right.
But okay, they are so desperate to find out what's up with men that they are dropping $20 million. They're sitting in fine hotels, fine restaurants to decide how to talk to American men. And that's the interesting thing. They call it Speaking with American Men, SAM, Sam. And they are going to take apart men's syntax, their language, and their content. And they are going to try to extrapolate how men talk. You know what they're missing? How men listen. We men want to be heard. Men want to be listened to. Why are they even spending all this money and time and effort when all of that is in this book? Real men don't go woke. I talk about this. Men are so fed up with being called toxic. I mean, the guy doesn't even have a chance. He goes, walks out the door, he goes into a supermarket, he's automatically termed toxic because he's a man. Oh, heaven forbid. The horrors of being a man. He is toxic. So if anybody who's listening today wants to see what has happened to that enormous push against what they call toxic men, you will see on my website, drgilda.com, a letter from a man from Belgium. And he wrote, I'm a man and I always liked being a man, but this whole toxic language, the narrative has gotten too much, and now I'm declaring myself non binary. That's the pressure that these crazy people have put on our men when the men can't even be the protectors, the ones who care about women. Because if they do something that stretches the boundaries or has to protect more than the average amount, then they're incarcerated, they're called really toxic, and they're in trouble for doing what is natural and what women want from men. Women don't like these wussies. I have interviewed, I have done so much research before I even published this book. Women are miserable. They are missing men. They're missing men the way they used to be. And I'm not talking toxic Diddy. I'm not talking beating up women. I'm not talking the Neanderthal man. I'm talking about guys who are just loving and caring and good, real good. But there's a whole bunch of people on the other side that do not want men to be good and kind. They want them to be wussy. And as a result of that, and they call that woke. But as a result of that, men are committing suicide. And I have so many examples in the book. Men are just committing suicide because they can't take the stress anymore. So now the Democrats have decided what happened to men 18 to 44 that they have pushed towards Trump and not towards them. Well, it's very simple. Men don't want to be told what to do. They want to go out, they want to do the hunting, they want to be men. And they cannot be. So I'm very interested in hearing what they have to say after they do this heavy duty research because it's not working. Men are disenfranchised, they've been demonized, and every time they open their mouth, they are canceled, they are castrated, they are put down, and they are fired from different jobs. Another letter on my website is from a man with a PhD. He had the audacity of speaking out at his workplace, which is a well known organization. He spoke out and he was fired.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he thanks me in the letter on my website, and he thanks me for speaking for him because he feels he can
What,
help others.
how are men going to have a voice?
Well, if they open their mouth in one sector of the population, excuse me, we'll have to cut that out. If they
No,
open,
that's kind of funny. We'll keep it on.
oh no, I'm a human being. What can I tell you? If they open their mouth in one sector of the population, well, as I said, they're cut, they're castrated, they're miserable, they're demonized. So instead of, this is called Speaking with American Men. That's the study, SAM. How about listening to American men? Why don't you listen? You know, the ear, listening, mouthing words. We have two ears and one mouth. Shut up, Democrats, and listen to what you are told from the men that you are examining. Let them speak freely.
All right.
You will learn a whole lot.
All right. Best place to go.
Oh, to come to me?
Yes.
drgilda.com.
Yeah. You're used to these other people that try to promote themselves and not their guest. Appreciate it. You're listening.